I think it's important to keep cost in mind. It would take a 20–30% rate increase to cover cost.
Yeah,
So
we can't do that.
I don't think we can go there. So that's just for a point of reference, looking at our cost. Jerry actually threw in a slide here.
So, I mean, someone can argue, if you can go back for a second. Let's say someone was saying, well, your allocated A&G expenses are way too high, and so this is, not relevant. If we cut that amount in half, we still are gonna be well over what we're currently charging.
Okay, so you take about,
Cause A&G is $1.91.
$1.91,
So $6.25, or, $6.20 or something.
Yeah, you'd have to remove all of the A&G to just get to even.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think anybody would argue.
That we
any
should have no
tenants
A&G.
should argue, I don't think anyone would argue that you can't apply any A&G.
At the end of the day, some of my time is spent working on the marina stuff, some of Karen's time is
Yeah.
some of Chris's time.
Right.
So there are costs.
Certainly,
So
yeah.
yes, we could argue all day over, what's in that, and as the finance guy, I can come up with lots of arguments of things that aren't in there that should be in there. I can, so, but we don't do.
But I think for people on the Marina Advisory Committee and William, for you, seeing that, it's expensive to operate this, and we've heard that this is a cash cow and we're making so much money on it. We aren't. And I wanna make sure that you recognize that, again, even if we deducted all A&G, no overhead applied, we still are not, we're not making money. And so I'd like that false belief to be potentially eliminated by you all who have gone through this process with us as we're looking at it.
I've been involved in 2 yacht clubs where we owned the marina, and in both those situations, the marina was subsidized by the restaurant and bar sales and other things that the marina was involved in.
Had to come from somewhere.
And membership dues or whatever, but that marina was a subsidy, and, the cost of running a marina are more onerous. I mean, certainly the environmental issues and everything else, it's more expensive, so.
Unfortunately, I like the Port of Kingston. They got a great little marina there. They also get $140,000 a year from the Department of Transportation for the ferry dock.
Mm-hmm.
So that just goes directly into that's their subsidy.
Mm-hmm.
They told me they didn't.
I talked to them last week. They get $140,000 a year.
I would add that boosting occupancy would
Oh, yeah.
benefit this picture
And then we're
immensely
gonna-
in whatever way we could do that.
And we're working on that towards a marketing program with our agent.
And Karen and I met with Masco last week and talked about some very specific marketing ideas.
Great.
Masco has their own marketing arm. They have people that's all they do. And,
Perfect.
And they're like, we're ready to turn that on and make it happen.
Wonderful.
Feeling pretty positive. So, just for entertainment factor, I suppose, I'll put a slide together. What kind of rate increase would you need to get to something resembling cost? On the upper end, maybe only a 5%, but a 22% increase down at the bottom. Obviously, we're not gonna do that.
Where's your John Wayne Marina?
Yeah.
Should be on there.
Go forward.
We're making money there, we don't need
No, we're not.
It's in these
Page
slides.
18.
Looks like that's my fault. I may have taken the one I had without your John Wayne.
We have them in our packet, though.
You can pull up another one,
Sorry
so
about that.
there's another way to find it.